team and yourself through this year?
Yeah, no, I think the team took a big step forward this year. I think there's a lot of belief that we got more to give, and obviously the goal is to obviously win a Stanley Cup, but that starts with getting into the playoffs, and like I said, I think we definitely all believe that we can do that, and that's what we're going to work towards in the summer.
A couple of full NHL seasons under your belt now. Just how do you feel like your game has developed over the course of the last year or so?
I think at the start of this year, I don't think I was playing up to my standard. Maybe whether I was thinking too much or I'm not sure what it was. If I knew I would never do it again, I'm not sure. But I think the second half, I think I started to trust my instincts and play like the way I know I can and the way I want to play, and I think I got more to give, and work on my game this summer, and be better next year.
You look around the room and you see so many of the young kids taking on bigger roles, and the way Leo and Cutter and Jackson ended the season, and yourself. But how exciting is it to be a part of a young core that could potentially be taking the next steps next year for this team?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. We're really fortunate. We get to play this game, and obviously we got a lot of young guys here, and it's we're all kind of going through it together. And the older guys have done a great job too of making everybody feel comfortable, and we're learning so much from them, and there's a lot of wisdom they're passing on, and it is great to see the young guys and our great friends do really well, and it's an exciting time for sure, and like I said, hopefully we keep taking more steps, and like I said, hopefully that leads to more playoffs and more hopefully Stanley Cups.
20-point improvement for the team in the standings, and Zelly said he felt like the season should be over, like you guys have something to prove next year. Just how hungry is this group next year to take that next step towards earning a playoff spot?
Yeah, extremely. We're definitely like I said, I think we're itching for it. We know we can. We believe we can do it, and we know we can. So I think that's a huge thing. That's something we're gonna really think about in the summer is how we can be a little bit better and get in there.
Just a couple of questions for me. One, just what areas of your game this summer are you going to spend the most time working on?
I think just my skating. I think the game's so fast. Just working on that. Protecting the puck, getting better edges, balance, stuff like that. Obviously, working out and skating, get stronger. But it's those are the biggest things.
And then lastly, away from the rink, what are you doing this summer? Are you going on vacation? You getting to see friends? Going home? What are you doing?
Nothing too crazy. Probably just go back here in a week or two and back home to Ottawa and just kind of chill out. Like I said, just kind of start working out, skating again, and probably a little bit of golf too. So nothing crazy.
Thanks, Mason.
Yeah.
When did you feel that you started to lock in this season? When and why did you feel you were locking in?
Just personally?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would probably say, sometime around, I guess, January. I can't really pinpoint it, but I think I just started trusting my instincts more. I mean, I guess sometimes you can think too much, and you kind of your brain slows down, your feet slow down, everything kind of slowly trickles down, and I'm not totally sure what happened or what changed, but if I knew, I would obviously never do it again, and obviously athletes, especially hockey players, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to do really well and do our best and play to our highest level, and when you're not doing that, it's never fun, and hopefully I can build on it next year.
You had a little bit of an injury at the beginning of the year. Did that nag you at all during the course of the year?
I mean, everybody plays through so much stuff. I mean, there's plenty of things that everybody kind of plays through and grinds through. It's just the course of the 82 game season. You're going to get a little banged up, and I don't think it was anything that anybody else wasn't doing. So.
You played several games at the end of the year with Z on your wing. What did you see from him in that position, playing alongside you guys at a wing spot instead of a center spot?
Yeah, no, he's awesome. I love playing with him. He's super smart. Finds you when you're open, and that's pretty much all you can ask for as a shooter, as I like to think I am. And he'll find you. You always got to be ready, and he's really fun to play with.
Obviously, a big summer for you. Contract. Do you have? Has there been any preliminary talks about what you guys are looking for, or you don't have to say numbers specifically, but anything like that?
Yeah, no, I haven't. No, there's nothing yet. I'm sure it'll kind of happen as the summer goes on, and obviously I love it here, and hopefully I can stay here. So that's all I got.
Has the front office sort of communicated to you the value that you bring to this group and how you fit into this team going forward?
Obviously they believe in me. They haven't obviously said any numbers or whatever that may be, but I think that's just more between my agent and me and obviously Pat and the management. So I'm not going to really touch on it too much.
And then just what value do you see yourself bringing, like in terms of when you're playing your best this season? Because it did have those ebbs and flows, but when you were playing your best, what were you doing?
I think I was protecting the puck really well, moving my feet, trusting my instincts. Making plays, not thinking, just working as hard as I can, competing as hard as I can. I don't think that's anything that. Well, my competitiveness should never go up and down. I feel like that was always pretty stable, and I take a lot of pride in that. But I think just being confident and trusting my instincts, and I think that's when I'm at my best.
And then last one. Did you guys feel like you were being put in positions to be as successful as you could be every night? Like, did you feel, because there was a lot of moving in the lines and a lot of defensive switches in and out, did you feel that the team was being put together in a way to keep moving forward?
Yeah, I think so. I think we obviously took a huge step this year, and sometimes it's a little hard, when you're line switching a lot, especially I feel like mine was, especially at the start of the year when I was kind of not playing my best, and whether that had an effect on me or my personal play, I'm not sure. But I know sometimes, it's nice to gain chemistry with, a certain line and sticking with them and playing with them for a while. So, I'm not sure if that was, one reason, but yeah.